What's up, everybody? Yeah, sponsored by Yak 2 Popcorn. Not at all, but this is what I got. Hey, what's going on? Let's turn that way down. In fact, is this trauma alert? We got the popcorn ready. What's up, everybody? I hope you have your popcorn. I have mine ready to go. I just noticed this when I was popping it, though. I want you to look real close at the expiration date on this popcorn. I don't know if you're able to read that. Hopefully it's not too blurry. It says Best by June 2015. So I don't know how good this popcorn is, but we're gonna try it out. It doesn't smell too good. It doesn't smell too good. Yeah, 2015, so this is a year and a half old popcorn. Well, Best Buy year and a half ago. I mean, it doesn't smell great. The bag is kind of, like, it's got some pretty nasty, like, stains, butter stains on it. It's corn, what could happen? Stanky old popcorn for some stanky old vids. Let's find out. Tastes fine. The day I finally melt. It tastes fine. Yeah, they're fine. Hey, what's going on, everybody, though? I see so many people here. Blacker, What Up Nico, Feral Panda, Steve Hobo, Chris the Fields, Yuakashi, formerly known as Tedwan, Moon Spirit. Thanks for the review. I review popcorn now, just so you know. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. So how's everybody doing? Let's turn off this music here. So basically, Snowman eating good. Basically what we're gonna do is watch some old videos today, celebrate 60K subs. This was supposed to be the 50K sub stream. Now is the 61K celebration stream, if you can believe it. We hit 61K this morning. Snackman Gaming. So, I have a playlist kind of ready of videos that we're going to watch. But, if you want to, if you have an old favorite, feel free to drop it and maybe we'll watch it too. I mean, I have some that I want to get through, but if there's a classic Snowman favorite from any of my previous channels, by the way, we're going to watch some from Snowman Gaming. We're going to watch some from Blank Page Productions, my sketch comedy channel. We're going to watch some from my very first YouTube channel, Shadow3791. We got lots of stuff queued up for you. So, this first one, we're going to start pretty easy. We're going to start with not too bad. This is the very first Good Game Design episode. So this is Volgar the Viking, Good Game Design. And so this one's not going to be terrible, but it kind of will be for me. I think I'm going to look back and think this is just garbage. Let's dive in, shall we? You guys ready? Is everybody here? We got lots of people. This is good popcorn. My viewers are not showing up anymore. Oh, there we go. Rasputin. Hello and welcome. Agamur Nandibzan. Wow. Dave Smither. Posum. Hey, what's up? I'm going to play on easy, huh? Well, we're going to start on easy, and then we're going to get to expert mode by the end. Okay, so let's begin. First video on the playlist. Tell me if volume is too loud or quiet as well. First ever Good Game Design on Volgar the Viking. So I've been inspired lately to talk about game design by several YouTubers. VZ Shows, Sunder, and Egoraptor. In case you didn't know that, Good Game Design inspired by your very own VZ Shows, Egoraptor, and Sunder.
games, I really only paid attention to how the game looked, or maybe if it had good music or not. I never really paid attention to the obstacles I had to overcome in front of me. But now, after learning from people
So pretty much I have no reason...
for good design in games as I'm playing them. Now I realize how important good game design is.
I have no credentials to talk about game design. I never used to notice it, but now I do.
Thought went into the game you're playing and how much the developers care about your experience. So I was thinking of doing a series where we look at different games that have good design. For lack of a better term, I've come up with some principles that have stuck out to me in games that, in my opinion,
that was definitely sucking
design.
up, right?
So without further ado, welcome to the first episode of Good Game Design.
Ugh.
The first principle
that old metal
is
background.
The isolation principle. Egoraptor talked about this principle in his Mega Man X video.
So, okay, actually, I gotta go back for a second. So, here when the guy pops in, when he does that weird like move around thing, that was kind of unintentional. When I first animated that, it just kind of did that by accident. And ever since then, I really liked the way it looked. It was almost like a stick puppet. Yeah, the keyframing it's really bad, but it's supposed to kind of look like a popsicle stick puppet. Like that was the idea of what it's supposed to look like. And I liked it so much that ever since then, I kept that for like 10 more videos. I did freaking popsicle stick pop-up things on all of them. Such bad keyframing.
About this principle in his Mega Man X video. Go check it out, by the way, it's awesome.
Ugh, that keyframing too, so bad.
Egoraptor talked about this principle in his Mega Man X video. Go check it out, by the way, it's awesome.
It's so bad.
Really well. It would introduce you to a new enemy in a controlled environment, then put you into a more harrowing situation after you've learned about its patterns. This is so important, otherwise there would be no progression or increase in difficulty as you play. If you throw the player into a ridiculously hard situation right off the bat, it's gonna deter players away because they think they can't beat the game or at least that section. Volgar the Viking encapsulates this principle.
I definitely did, didn't I? I kind of started the series and it's like, I really hope Aaron sees this.
Really well. You see, in Volgar, each level has 3 difficulties of enemies, designated by their color. Green is the easiest, blue is in between, and red is the hardest. It will always introduce the enemies to you in this order.
It's a good point, I guess I have, you're right.
These green guys
all I need is Aaron.
In one hit, but then it'll throw in a blue guy, and if you don't know the difference, you'll know after you try to kill him the same way as the others.
Everyone tweet Egoraptor, hey, you need to check out Good Game Design, you'd really like it. But don't show him this one. Don't show him this video, because this video sucks.
This is the case in every level. It slowly amps up the difficulty after you've learned some things about each level. There's also a bigger enemy in every level that takes multiple hits and some clever
I can't watch this, it's so bad.
Each time you see one of these for the first time, it's
take a shot every time I say enemy, boss, or level. Too much. Too much.
Always in an isolated situation where you can
focus
on just this one guy, learn his patterns, and take him down. This is an awesome part in level 4. Check this out.
Check this out.
This really buff dude with a sword below you. Looks super menacing and tough to beat, right? You're scared to go down there because you don't know how he moves yet. But when you jump down, he sees you, runs toward you, and dies in this lake of fire. So now you've learned his pattern, and it was in a situation with
Joey,
no
what
threat,
up?
at least yet. Oh man, a similar thing happens.
Oh man!
You see the red frog guy down below, and you don't know his patterns yet, but you know that he's the hardest version of this enemy. The thing is, he's so far back in this alcove that if you drop down, you have enough time to react when you see him slide across the floor. It gives you an environment where you can succeed instead of fail. Even in the last bonus level, it's still teaching you about your obstacles. When you go down this rope and drop down, it triggers this down slash because you were still pressing down when you let go. But they wanted you to do this because then you hit this glowing ball and you learn that it bounces you up when you downstrike it. You didn't have to start this level by going down a rope, but they did it intentionally to show you what you're supposed to use these balls for.
Yeah, what are you supposed to use these balls for? I don't know.
Level, after you've learned about all these different enemies and how to kill them, then it puts you through several floors of all the enemies put together. It tests your memory and reflexes.
Yo, check this out.
Cauldron full of your past experiences.
Oh no,
nice
Steve!
Touch, even though it is a bit long.
Steve tweeted.
Then when you reach the final boss, it gives you all the power-ups for free. This lulls you into a false sense of security, thinking it'll be a breeze, but you need those power-ups because this boss is tough. After braving your way through treacherous
Steve, you're so sweet. You did a good video, so thank you. I appreciate it. Signal boost this tweet. Oh my gosh.
Over again.
It's gonna get noticed, isn't it?
Exam in this ridiculously hard game. It ends on a high note, making you feel really accomplished.
Everyone retweet. Oh my gosh.
This isn't the true end to the game.
This was not my intention with this stream, but thank you. Oh yeah. Okay, Nico caught a really good one. Nico caught a really good bit here. I'm glad you didn't troll. I'm really happy. Okay, so there's a bit here where the cauldron. Oh my god. Okay. So first of all, really bad cauldron PNG here. and I say this level is like a cauldron full of all your past experiences, but I wasn't skilled enough to even do like a small cropped video of other clips. Instead, it's just a picture. So you see a picture of other levels jumping into the pot, but they just fall behind the cauldron. Watch this.
So in the final level, after you've learned about all these different enemies and how to kill them, then it puts you through several floors of all the enemies put together. It tests your memory and reflexes in a big cauldron full of your past experiences.
Like, it's so bad. They slowly... Oh man, so bad. The cauldron clip art.
It is a bit long. Then when you reach the final boss, it gives you
so
all
bad.
the power-ups for free. This lulls you into a false sense of security, thinking it'll be a breeze, but you need those power-ups because this boss is tough.
Oh, hey.
After braving your way...
Link to the Twitch. Thank you for the follow. I got my red going on for the friend follows. Thank you so much.
Through treacherous levels and dying over and over again.
They don't even drop in. They really slowly rotate in so bad.
Making you feel really accomplished until you see that this isn't the true end to the game.
Also, right here, the track resets, the background track.
It ends on a high note, making you feel really accomplished until you see that this isn't the true end to the game. After you beat the game, it gives you this coded message through pictures about how to continue.
I mean, that's the thing, man. That was like the peak of my animation skills at the time. And don't worry, we're going to see some other ones that are really bad too.
Journey. You have to play exceptionally well to see these hard bonus levels. These are called the Valkyrie levels, and they're basically restructured, harder versions of the levels you've gone through. But now, from the very beginning, it doesn't mess around with isolation. It throws you directly into a level chock full of enemies and death. But it's okay, because you've already learned about these enemies and know how they behave. So it's just...
Joey Razorburn. Thank you for the follow. You just wanted to hear the red again, didn't you? Link to Twitch? How am I supposed to pronounce it? Linko Twitch. Oh my gosh, I didn't even notice. I didn't even notice that there is not a T there. I kept saying link to Twitch. Linko Twitch. I'm sorry.
Test your skill, nothing more. I thought
Be quiet, link to Twitch.
Game would be impossible because you have a certain amount of lives this time around, and if you use them all, you have to go back to the regular game and start over. But with a lot of patience and determination, I did finally make it to the secret level at the end and beat the true final boss. You're rewarded for your skill, and I've only felt that sense of accomplishment in a few other games. Hey, speaking of accomplishment, that might have something to do with the next principle we'll talk about next time. But to talk about that, we might have to journey back to the 90s. So I'll see you guys on the next episode of Good Game Design. Thanks for watching. Hey, do you want to see more 90s. Good game design? Well, this is...
Feral Panda, thank you for the follow. I wanted to make sure we heard it that time. Red?
This is the first episode, so as I'm recording my voice right now, there isn't one.
Red? everyone's doing the follow. Thank you, Psycho Chipmunk. Yeah, definitely that tease. Someone left you a nice in-depth comment, but they kept calling you Ratsputin. That's amazing. Sparrow PK, hello and welcome.
See more good game design?
Yeah, I did sound disappointed. To do that, we might have to go back to the 90s.
But to talk about that, we might have to journey back to the 90s. So I'll see you guys on the next episode of Good Game Design. Thanks for watching.
Sounded so disappointed.
Hey, do you want to see...
Hey, check out this end slate, too. This is my end screen. A picture, like just a picture and a black background here in the middle. Like and comment and subscribe.
More good game design? Well, this is the first episode, so as I'm recording my voice right now, there isn't one yet. But as soon as it's posted, I'll put episode 2 right here on this screen.
What up, Nico? Wait a minute. Now okay. We're getting that red. The red. I'm from Portland. The 90s, dude. The dream of the 90s is alive in Portland. Classic snow. How did I get that gloss effect? Oh my god. Nico, you're gonna kill me if you find out how I got this gloss effect, okay? So hang on. Let's go back here. This is the Good Game Design logo at the time, right? Who has time to make a picture for the whole full screen? I know, it's just like a small box and black background, so bad. Sparrow, you're in for a treat, man, if you get ready to watch the worst videos. Pretty much what I did, Nico, to make this glossy effect is I found a website where you make word art. Like, it's literally that bad. I just said, and then the red thing came. I don't even remember what it was. I used to have the website on my toolbar, and it was literally a website where you type in text, and it outputs word art. Like, that's literally how bad this is. I was so bad at videos. Why does anyone subscribe to me? I put in text, and it popped out this thing, and the reason it's left justified is there's not an option to make it centered. It has to be left justified. Oh my gosh. The things I did. Ugh. So bad. Yeah. I couldn't afford Microsoft Word. I had Word, but I couldn't. Up until like 1 month ago, I used PowerPoint to make all of my thumbnails. So if there was something that I couldn't quite do in PowerPoint, I would consult other sources. And at the time, that was the best I could do, is get this freaking logo from... Oh, it's so bad.
Good game design. Thanks for watching.
But yeah, let's look at this end
Do you
slate.
want to see more good game design? Well, this is the first episode, so as I'm recording my voice right now, there isn't one yet. But as soon as it's posted, I'll put episode 2 right here on this screen, so you can click it and have immense joy from it.
Well, too bad!
Man, I really hope you enjoyed, and if you did, you could do all kinds of stuff, like subscribe, comment your thoughts, like this video, ride a unicorn, take a bath in orange juice. What, you wouldn't enjoy that?
The thing that about PowerPoint, like, it's one thing if I used PowerPoint to make thumbnails. I used PowerPoint to make thumbnails until like a month ago. That's how bad it is. Yeah, it looks so bad. I'm getting like butter all over my hands. Sorry if I'm just like, yeah, the red arrow. I also just recently quit using the red arrow too.
Bath and orange juice. What, you wouldn't enjoy that? Come on, quit kidding yourself.
Oh man, I forgot about like my cringy attempt at a joke too. Like, just listen to this for a second.
You could do all kinds of stuff, like subscribe.
Okay, hang on.
From it. I'm Snow. As it's posted, I'll put episodes.
I tell you the
right
different
here on
things you
screen
could
so
do.
You can click it and have immense joy from it. I'm Snowman. I really hope you enjoyed, and if you did, you could do all kinds of stuff, like subscribe, comment your thoughts, like this video, ride a unicorn, take a bath in orange juice. What, you wouldn't enjoy that? Come on, quit kidding yourself. Anyway, I'll see you guys later.
It's so bad. Bad joke design. Take a bath in orange juice. What? Come on. You wouldn't enjoy that? Who are you kidding? So bad. Oh my gosh. The Twitter icon on the blue background. You're so right. I didn't even do drop shadows, dude. I was so bad. I could have done drop shadow. Didn't even do that. I need Rasputin Show to write jokes for me. Dude, it's so bad. So bad. Okay. One video down, everybody. A gamer named Zen. Thank you. This is a good first foray, if you will. On to our next video. It's only gonna get worse from here. Here's the thing, like that was the first video, and it's only gonna get so downhill from here. All the social icons didn't even fit with each other. Yeah, they didn't look good at all. It was so bad. And the snowy background, like I exited out of it so you can't see anymore, but that snowy background I made myself in like a pixel art app on my computer. So bad. Yo, yes. I forgot to say this. I'm wearing my Chillin' with my Snowmies sweater. Chillin' with my Snowmies. I got a rocket, and I hope you all enjoy that. I had to wear it. So next up on our list here is the top 10 ice levels in gaming. So get ready. It's only going to get worse from here. It's only going to get worse audio quality. It's only going to get worse editing. Everything is going to be so much worse from here on out. Why is there a W in it? I know! They messed up, dude. They typoed. It says my Snowmies with a W. They should have known. It is a pretty amazing... Purge the W. It's an amazing sweater. I love it so much. The Spelunky vids, yeah. We're going to watch a Spelunky vid here in a minute. Yeah, top 10s. So here, it's only going to get worse from here. We got 3 top 10s, or 1 top 10 and 2 top 5s, and then we have my very first Let's Play ever, which is, it's a spicy one. Mwah, mwah. It's a spicy video. And then we're going to go to some other channels, watch well, no spoilers, we'll see. Okay. Yeah, get ready. If you guys like me right now, get ready to not like me by the end of this series, okay? Top tots? What are you talking about, top tots? Okay. We are going back in time. Spicy meatball. Okay, here we go. Top 10 ice levels. Rerun X5 is here. Hello and welcome. Also, though, get some people in here. You know, tweet this out. We're gonna. It's only gonna get worse from here. Get some more people in here to enjoy the mess that this is. Top 10 ice levels. Here we go.
Water levels. Just the sound of that phrase makes some people shudder.
Like, are people gonna click on this and think it's a water levels video and I messed up? Because like I literally opened talking about water levels.
We've all had bad experiences with water levels, but somehow when that water turns into ice or snow, the result is some of the best levels in video games. I'm Snowman, and these are my top 10 ice levels. Normally I do top 5s, but there were just too many good levels to limit it to 5.
Okay, we gotta stop for a second. Get them early because later it'll be unwatchable. First of all, this is back before I really edited audio. Red. Gamer named Zen, thank you so much for the follow. This was before I really edited audio very much. I pretty much just talked with pauses and breaths and everything, and just did it all. So this is before things were chopped up real close together. Was this your first countdown video? This is not my first. Not my first. Yeah, banjo music. It was. Okay, here we go.
There's something special about an ice level, and for some reason, it always is accompanied by the best music in gaming as well. Seriously, it sounds like someone's hitting icicles like a xylophone.
Oh, get ready.
Listen. It's great.
Ooh, there's so much to unpack about that. Okay. First of all, the really, really bad keyframing here. They don't even move. They're cut and pasted. So up, down, up, down, up, down. And then it's so bad. And then the edit, everyone's reacting. And then I do a JonTron so hard when I do is great, and it pops up on the screen. Look at that. Yeah, no sounds, just music. Okay, we're gonna watch it again.
Seriously, it sounds like someone's hitting icicles like a xylophone or something. Listen. It's great.
I'm so glad that everyone is enjoying that as much as I did. Nick is exactly right. It's stretched. One of them is literally stretched. I couldn't even. This was before I could even really figure out keyframing at all, and I just had to stretch things instead of. Oh my gosh! And the white background. This is not a PNG. It's literally just a white background behind the drumsticks. It's so bad. Oh my gosh. It did too. Like, Barkley's exactly right. This took me a long time, and I was so proud of how it worked out.
Seriously, it sounds like someone's hitting icicles like a xylophone or something. Listen. It's great.
First image on Google. Yeah, and the number transitions. ATB's right. Also really good number transitions. All right, number 10.
I love Jak and Daxter. It was such an awesome series before it turned into Grand Theft Auto. One of my favorite levels from the first game is Snowy Mountain.
Oh, that text! Okay, so we watch a real bad YouTuber who like has really bad bottom thirds sometimes. But this text, look at that text! That is like the worst text ever. It is a good level, I will say that, but dude, the text is so gross. What was I doing? What a hot take on Jak and Daxter. I like it before it became Grand Theft Auto.
It's such a contrast from the volcano cave thing you just came from, and it has
okay.
all the love.
I'm gonna give you another behind the scenes. Are you ready? This is a behind the scenes Snowman Gaming, again attempting to be like Aaron Hansen. Are you ready? I say that this ice level is such a contrast from the rest of the game, but the way I say it is exactly how Aaron says something is a contrast in one of his sequelitis videos. Like, just get ready for it. Ready?
And Daxter. It was such an awesome series before it turned into Grand Theft Auto.
Right after this, okay, here.
One of my favorite levels from the first game is Snowy Mountain. It's such a contrast from the volcano cave.
It was such a contrast. Like, just the way I said it, I know I said it on purpose that way, because that's how, in one of some sequelitis video I saw forever ago, Aaron's like, it's a contrast. And just the way I said it, oh my gosh, it's so cringy now.
Levels from the first game is Snowy Mountain. It's such a contrast from the volcano cave thing you just...
It's such a contrast. You're getting it right now. This is the developer commentary right here. Such bad delivery.
And it has all the ice level tropes you know and love. Snowballs, ice that you slip around on, deep snow.
Dude, it's so bad. So bad. Such a contrast.
Just pop out of. There's even this ice fortress thing. You have to unlock.
Exactly. I'm trying to
It's an
sound
overall fun
smart.
level in an already awesome game.
Bye, Moon Spirit. See ya.
Mario Kart 64
Thanks for hanging out.
has 2 ice levels in it, but really Sherbet Land is the only memorable one. Wait a minute. Sherbet Land? Is that right? That has to be a mistake, right? Let me look this up. Wow. So Sherbet is actually how it's pronounced. America, you've gotten it wrong all this time.
My head's gonna explode. Oh, so bad. Oh my gosh. First of all, Dude, Navaknu, thank you for hanging out. But yeah, this is so bad. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I gotta. Oh man, like this is comedy, guys. The line next to the no sign. God, you're right. I didn't even notice that. You know why? It's because I made that thing in PowerPoint I wrote Sherbert and then did the big sign, and then for some reason I probably didn't put a black background far enough over. So that's a PowerPoint picture with a freaking line. This is so bad. So bad. 10K subs, dude. 10K me right now. The random line. Strange Guru, hello and welcome. We're watching. Yeah, sure, Bert. Like, why is it? Why did I make it 2 lines? We're watching old videos and I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die by the end of this. Sure, bet. So bad, guys. Sherbet Land.
Anyway, Sherbet Land is a super fun and memorable Mario Kart track that stuck around even in later iterations of the game. It's all fun and games until you hit a penguin.
No, good one, Snowman. Oh man.
Whenever I reach the ice caves in Spelunky, I know it's going to be a worthwhile run. It's where the game really starts to take off. The enemies and themes start getting more abstract, including aliens and yetis. The overall feel of the ice caves is very chilling. See what I did there? This section.
Ooh, why does every freaking entry has a real cringe? Real cringe. No, Lee's here now. I'm embarrassed because Lee's just gonna hate my guts after this. It's so bad. It's so bad. Lee, we're watching old videos. Old snowman. The eel, the archaic meme. It's so bad. We're watching old snowman videos. Chris said he subscribed to me because of these top 10s. I don't get it, man. Why not a penguin or a polar bear? The 2010 meme. It's so bad. Sweet cringe, dude. Yeah, Lee. Okay, yeah. We're gonna watch. What we're watching is the equivalent of your Metroid video. It just in terms of me hating myself after. Can we watch Lee's Metroid vid? Maybe at the end we'll pop up Lee's Metroid. I'm pretty sure you've unlisted it, haven't you? Then we watch mine where we give Lee the suck. Steve. Oh, okay, Steve. We'll watch Lee's Metroid vid if we can watch your Yoshi's story vid. I'll just. I will leave. Yep, see, Raz and me are on the same wavelength. Okay, let's continue. First, but that eel, though, that eel joke's so bad.
It's very chilling. See what I did there?
I don't even... What am I pointing at? What is that arrow pointing at? Like... You can't make this stuff up. I put the eel in the bottom corner, and then the frickin'... What is that arrow pointing to? It's literally just in the middle. Oh, I'm gonna get an ulcer, dude. Oh my gosh.
This section of the game also has the best music that Spelunky has to offer.
This is good music.
I like to imagine that the giant yeti listens to smooth jazz all the time.
All the time.
Super Mario.
I probably did. I probably did think that was really funny. I'm so clever, making an ice pun and then putting a freaking joke eel, like super bad meme, dude. The eel is eating snowman. It's so bad, dude.
64. It's a game that set the bar for 3D platformers. Cool Cool Mountain is probably the level you remember most when you rented this game from Blockbuster. This level has everything you'd want from an ice level. A big icy slide
Arial?
to race
Did
a
I do an
penguin
Arial
on,
font?
a snowball you remember most when you rented this game. Cool Mountain.
What was Arial? Somewhere
Cool
in
Cool
here?
Mountain is probably the level you remember most when you rented
YouTuber
this game from
Gothic?
Blockbuster. This level has everything you'd want from an ice
Yeah.
level. A big icy slide to race a penguin on, a snowball that grows as it chases you down a hill, and returning a lost penguin to its mother. What? You're telling me this penguin isn't your child? Look, you're only...
No, I can't even. Oh, I know the joke that's coming. I don't want to see it. Oh my gosh, no. Okay, here we go. Ready? Here's the full joke in its glory about the penguin. The big watt that pops up. And I think you're right, Nico, that it's Arial for the number countdown.
What? You're telling me this penguin isn't your child? Look, you're only one of 2 adult penguins in this entire world. Don't try to get rid of this one just because you don't want to pay penguin support. I'm on to you, Mama Bird.
I can't, guys. Why? Who let me make videos? This is so bad. Everything you want in ice level, icy ramps. I'm freaking already, dude. I'm dying of the cringe so bad, you guys. Oh, penguin support. Because you want to pay penguin support. So bad.
6.
There's a plethora of ice levels in the Donkey Kong Country series, but for some reason,
Har.
Snow Barrel Blast from the first game sticks out to me most.
I can't
remember
get over the
awe I
bottom
felt the
third
first time
so
I ever
bad.
played this level. You start on a clear day as you come through an igloo for some reason. Then as you start to go through this level, you slowly enter a blizzard. Then by the end of the level, you can hardly see anything in front of you. The progression of the snowfall is what set this level apart for me. It just has awesome theming to it.
Then like a really serious entry. So every entry up to this point had some really bad joke and at least trying to be humor. And then this one that's just real serious. No, this level's really great. The theming and the ice that progresses, it's a great level. Then we just move on.
Castle Crashers. This game has every kind of level you could hope for. Lava, desert, aliens, swampland, and of course...
Ew, oh gosh, just pictures. You know I just got these pictures from Google
Castle
search
Crashers.
and just
This game
waved
has
them.
every kind of level you could hope for. Lava, desert, aliens, swampland, and of course, Snow World. This level has some of the best music in the entire game, and it really puts you into this world where Eskimos that look like they're from South Park throw snowballs at you. So after you go through this charming little town, and this squirms around for a bit.
Ew, look at the angle. Like how did I stretch this to the freaking angle here?
This
Look at that. It's like
squirms around.
it's like slanted. How did I even do that? I couldn't do a regular zoom. I had to like slant the page. What the frick,
around
dude?
for a bit. You enter this ice cave where you have to cross this bridge and listen to either block the arrows or jump over the ice blast.
Where I get killed by a
This is a really
xenomorph.
cool mechanic I wish they incorporated more in this game. Top it all off with a super cool boss fight, and this is a very memorable level.
Sparrow! Oh, Sparrow got me hardcore. They were. The pictures that scanned by, they were all different qualities. Such a contrast. It's such a contrast.
4.
Woo!
Ice Capsule.
So literally, that perspective shift is the best VFX so far, and it was accidental. Like, I didn't mean to do that.
Sonic 3 is one of the best ice levels for 2 reasons. It has some of the most captivating music of gaming
Oh
ever.
no, I know what's coming.
And you get to bust into this level on a snowboard and ride down a mountain. This totally captures Sonic's attitude and the 90s. All that's missing is some Belle Biv DeVoe. It gives
Guys, I can't keep doing this, guys. I can't.
you some awesome variety while still encouraging you to go fast. They tried to do this again at the beginning of Sonic Adventure 2, but, Sonic, I think you're missing something there. You're not supposed to snowboard without any snow. Does he know that there's no snow there? No? Okay, we'll just leave him alone, I guess.
Guys, this is the second video, and I don't think I can keep going. I can't. Oh Oh my gosh, this is
It
so
seems
bad.
that the Super Smash Bros. Series just keeps expanding and expanding with every new game.
Why is so
There's
right?
a ton of levels in Brawl, but my favorite
Okay, real
level
talk,
is the
I
summit.
actually...
And it's not because of
I
this
love
giant
this
fish
level.
that eats you if you fall in the water. It's purely because of this guy right here. This bear is hilarious. He's so fat that he just jumps and the whole glacier just sinks down. Then when you slide down the mountainside, he does this. Yes, this! Check that out! I laughed so hard the first time I noticed this. Then he just pops back down when you reach the bottom, like no big deal. What a chill bear. He's so chill you could almost call him a polar bear.
No! No!
I'll see myself out.
Oh, I ruined it! I had a good thing going. And then oh my gosh. So bad. He does this! And then I freaking ruined it with more ice puns. What was I thinking? I ruined it. I will see myself out. That was so bad. The polar bear is keyframing on par with these Snowman Gaming. Oh my gosh.
Paper Mario is one of my favorite games of my childhood, and after traveling all over these creative worlds, how does this game finish up before facing Bowser? You go to an awesome little town called Shiver City. This place is unique because you get to solve a murder mystery before going and facing the boss of this world. The dialogue is hilarious, and it really sets up this scenario like a Hardy Boys episode or something. After you have some fun here, then you go to the Crystal Palace, a creepy ice temple with challenging puzzles and one of the hardest bosses in the game. It's definitely what I remember most of this awesome adventure, and has some sweet music as well.
Again, just lame, boring stuff. Such a contrast! Oh my gosh! Everyone needs to see this, that Kyle picture. Such a contrast. It's such a contrast.
I know I've mentioned before that Banjo-Kazooie is one of my favorite games of all time, but Freezeezy Peak is my favorite level in all of the Banjo series.
I still stand by
If
this.
you wanna
Best
talk
ice
music,
level.
This is about as great as it gets. Everything about this level exudes Christmas time. You get to decorate a Christmas tree, climb a...
Get ready for more JonTron. Get ready for more JonTron ripoff. Ready? I start listing things about Christmas.
Christmas tree, climb a giant snowman, give Uncle Boggy the Heimlich maneuver, then you get to race him around the block while he neglects his kids, then you get to turn into a walrus and race him again. Geez, this guy really must not have a good home life if he's out here so much. Anyway, there's just something special about this level. Everything about it is perfect, and that's why it's my favorite ice level in gaming. Now, of course, you probably have your own favorites, and you may not agree with my top 10, but that's okay. Put your favorite ice levels in
Such
the
a
comments below.
contrast.
I'm Snowman, and thanks for watching. If you guys enjoyed, you can like and favorite this video, or of course you can...
I'm such a contrast to standard game design channels. So much contrast jokes. Okay, so now the picture has even changed. It's gotten worse. Look at this end slate. Like and favorite, regular, probably Arial font or something. Basic. And I made this snowy background in a pixel art thing. The reason that joke sucks is I'm Snowman Gamer, the nicest guy anywhere. Anyway, yeah.
Subscribe for all sorts of other gaming content on this channel. Here are some other videos to check out while you're here. Thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you later.
Man, that one was a trip. $1 Million Run in Spelunky, or I Suck at Left 4 Dead 2. Those are the ones that are on my end card here. Yeah, that I know. Why didn't I have this picture cover the whole screen? I literally just put it right here in the center for no reason. So bad. Okay, this one was not planned. This was not on my original list, but I remember that we need to watch this one. Top 5 Nintendo sequels.
How far will $10 take you?
But we're gonna wait because there's an ad playing, and I got to get that YouTube money. You know what I'm saying? So we got to watch that ad. But this one's really bad too. Top 5 Nintendo sequels. So we're gonna watch that one. Yeah, dark comedy, right? Like, does not suit me at all. Real bad. Me trying to be the dark comedy does not work. Oh boy, watching my own ads, getting that money. Yeah. Ugh, for real though. Yeah, I know there's a reason this one's gonna be real bad, and I already know a few. Are we watching your own ads? Get YouTube red. I really should. You're right. Okay, we're starting at the top here. Top 5 Nintendo sequels. Great idea. I should probably redo this video because it's just so bad, but here you go. Yeah, 5 cents. You know it, dude. Apparently watching the whole ad helps. I don't know. I just figured why not. Here we go. Top 5 Nintendo
The
sequels.
key to a great sequel is a great...
Just from that very beginning, ready? I have like a mini voice crack. I go, the key to a great sequel.
The key to a great sequel is a great predecessor.
The key?
And Nintendo has no shortage of fantastic franchises. I'm Snowman, and this is my list of the top 5 Nintendo...
Oh, okay. Yeah, 2 seconds in. The key to a great sequel. Okay, let's take a moment here. My title card for this video is again made in PowerPoint, a black background, and there's a blue line. There's a blue line right here. Again, because you know how that happened? I made a black box in PowerPoint, and I forgot to change the border of the box. So the default border is like a blue. And so there's a blue border on this black box of a picture that I freaking dropped on the screen. Didn't cover the whole screen. There's still footage underneath it. Why do I do this? It's so bad. It's so bad. Look at the way it comes in and everything.
I'm Snowman, and this is my list of the top 5 Nintendo sequels. These sequels take everything that was enjoyable about the original and just gives us more. Now, I'm shocked that there are people in the world that still can't comprehend the concept of personal opinion, but I'll say this to them. I'm sorry if your favorites
At least
aren't on
it's
this
centered.
list. It happens. Get over it. Now let's just go ahead and get started.
Get over it, guys. Get over it. Your number's not on this list.
Pokemon was the coolest thing to hit the market when I was a kid. It was the hottest thing on the playground. Well, that and yo-yos.
Oh, slapstick!
This new game, right? And then Nintendo comes along.
Okay. Get ready for some real bad keyframing again. Get ready for real bad keyframing. Ready?
Everyone's all sucked into this new game, right? And then Nintendo comes along and goes, "Hey, kid, you like those 150 Pokemans? Well, here's 100 more."
Oh my gosh! Woo! Okay, so I didn't even. Yeah, this is me. This is before I even knew how to freaking rotate an image, and it's kind of the crop. Okay, here we go. We're gonna watch it again.
Along and goes, "Hey, kid, you like those 150 Pokemans? Well, here's 100 more."
Why did I crop it? Why? I don't even think it was a crop. It was like a stretch or a squash or something.
You like those 150 Pokemans?
That's how you edit a Gamebox talking at you. When this video was made March 10th, 2014, so... Oh, man. Can we bring back badly edited talking copy of Pokemon Gold with the next good game design? Pokemans? Yeah, oh my gosh. You're right, at least I didn't cut a mouth. Yeah, because a lot of people have done that. Oh, it's so bad. One last time. I full screen it and it looks like its own nested sequence. It's properly timed to the voice. Okay, here we go.
Hey kid, you like those 150 Pokemans? Well, here's 100 more. Pokemon Gold.
So the thing is, this is not a nested sequence issue. I did not have Premiere when I was editing this. This was all edited in Corel Video Studio, which has really bad keyframing anyway, like now knowing that, but even back here, I didn't really know anything about keyframing, so I don't even think I keyframed that. I think I cut and paste an image over and over and over again. I think I stretched the image and then cut and paste it back and forth like it was talking. That's how bad it was. I didn't even do keyframing yet. Bring back the talking gold box for my newest video. I was a visionary.
Gold and Silver is the sequel everyone wanted. More Pokemon, new gyms, new moves, but it didn't stray too far from the format that worked the first time. Now, if only we knew that they would keep that same format for 5 more generations.
Ooh, sick burn! Right. Sick burn, Snowman! You get that, Pokemons!
Super Mario Galaxy took our favorite plumber to outer space, a place he'd never been before. Crazy gravity puzzles set this game apart from anything else that was out at the time. Now, the sequel improved on this classic in almost every single way.
And these titles are just like regular font. I don't even know what font that is, but regular.
Improved on this classic in almost every single way. More levels, new power-ups, they brought Yoshi back, and a more streamlined level progression. I didn't think they could improve this Mario game, but then they did. It's just an all-around fun experience, and that's what matters.
And that's what matters.
Paper Mario is one of my favorite games of all time. It's just so perfect. I actually never had a GameCube as a kid, so when a friend told me about the Thousand Year Door, I hadn't even heard.
That is a weird color, you're right. Like, what is that color of this? Like a gross green? Only some YouTubers with creative fonts. That's what matters. Okay, so you also can't really see it. You can't really see it, but I have the IGN logo in the bottom right. Because I just took the trailer. I literally am playing trailer footage with an IGN logo in the corner. I'm so bad.
I hadn't even heard of it. I only played it a few years ago, and holy crap, is it an awesome game.
It's such a contrast. That green is such a contrast.
Everything I loved about the original, and just gave us more fantastic gameplay. New levels, a different story, new sidekicks.
So bad.
Are you seeing a pattern yet? Without changing what we love about the originals, a great sequel just gives us more innovation. And Thousand Year Door does that perfectly.
Okay. Yeah, dude.
Donkey Kong Country was a game ahead of its time. Fantastic graphics and fun gameplay based on a simple love story between an ape and his bananas.
I just remembered what number 1 is. You guys are gonna hate me.
Now DKC2, that's Diddy's Conquest. You see that pun there? See that? See what he did there? They did
Why do I try to be funny? I'm so not funny. What is... Oh my gosh.
That's Diddy's Conquest. You see that pun there? See that? See what he did there? They did everything better. It's hard to introduce a new character and have them liked, but Dixie has this new floating ability and controls better than
I am throwing up too, dude.
Secrets were more tangible in the form of bonus coins, which you then could...
Hey! That's the whole premise of the DKC good game design right there. I talk about the bonus
better
coins.
than Donkey, so both characters are fun to play as. Secrets were more tangible in the form of bonus coins, which you then
The slowdown, yeah. Okay, you're right. The arrows. You're right. Oh man, people love that. We gotta go back to the arrows. You're right. So let's dissect this for a second.
Conquest.
I got a flashing arrow at the top, one that goes blink, blink, and then a spinning arrow on the bottom that slows that slows down and spins slower at the end.
See that pun there? See that?
It just
they did everything better. It's hard.
It's like I forgot to keep editing it, and it's just stuck in a bad vortex.
Now DKC2, that's Diddy's Conquest. You see that pun there?
And it just
see
slows
that?
down. Oh my gosh.
They did everything better. It's hard
So
to
bad.
introduce a
The
new character
smug
and have them
sneer
liked,
too.
but
Yeah,
Dixie
where I'm
has
like,
this new floating ability
you see
and
what they
controls
did there?
better than Donkey, so both characters are fun to play as.
The
Secrets
arrow got
were more
lazy.
tangible in the form of bonus coins, which you then could use to unlock an entire different secret world with a secret ending too. It had an awesome theme throughout and kept everything we love about the original Donkey Kong Country. Now, before we get to number 1,
Oh,
let's take a
honorable
look at
mention.
an honorable mention that I just had to put on this list. Super Smash Bros. Had the perfect idea for a game. Let's take all the characters we know and love and let them beat the crap out of each other. Now, you know what's better than that? Way better graphics, ton more playable characters, and a bunch of new levels. Melee, which is still regarded as the best in the series, took a novel idea and expanded it to perfection. Now again, I didn't have a GameCube growing up,
Secret
so I
world
really
with a
have the
secret
nostalgia for
ending.
this one, but it's still a very fun party game.
Number 1. Here we go. Okay. Do we have any guesses of what number 1 is before we get there? Give me in the comments. What do you think my number 1 Nintendo sequel is?
Banjo 2.
I had to put a thing. Oh, I had to put an annotation. Because then I realized, oh, this is not a Nintendo. This is not a Nintendo property. Oh my gosh.
Hooey. Now I I can hear the complaints in the comments all the way from here. You can't be serious. This game is not aged well. Look at it. Take off your rose-tinted glasses, Snowman. Now you listen here, obese commenter.
No! I can't! I can't. I can't. Obese commenter. Yeah, we were making fun of how I didn't. We were making fun of how I didn't do the mouth, and then I did the mouth. So much happened in 15 seconds. Okay, let's go back here. Let's go back. So here's the funniest part. I introduce Banjo-Tooie and I say, now I can hear you in the comments from here. And you'd think it would be me saying, hey, Banjo-Kazooie's not a Nintendo property. But then literally instead, all I say is, hey, this game hasn't aged well, Snowman.
Now I can hear the complaints in the comments all the way from here. You can't be serious. This game is not aged well. Look at it. Take off your rose-tinted glasses, Snowman. Now you listen here, obese commenter. I'll have you know...
There's so much. This is my favorite stream of all time. It's such a contrast. I'm crying. Oh my gosh. It's a rhombus of black. You're right. It's literally... It's not about... It's a black rhombus flashing over the picture. Such a contrast. Okay.
No, man. Now you listen here, obese commenter. I'll have you know that I actually never played Banjo-Tooie as a kid. I loved Banjo-Kazooie. It's one of my favorite N64 games of all time. But I actually never played the sequel until just a few years ago. I actually played the remastered version on the 360, so I never really saw the outdated graphics. All I saw was everything I loved about the original expanded to a whole new adventure. Oh hey, you know GoldenEye, which is super popular at the time? Here's some FPS stuff, as well as awesome multiplayer. Oh, you liked all these moves you could do with Kazooie? Here's a million more.
Oh, a
you
million!
All these cool worlds to explore? Now all the worlds are 3 times as big. Remember how you could turn into an animal every once in a while? Yeah, now it's on every level. You can even...
Okay. I think we get it, Snowman. Move on. It's not bad. I didn't even play it as a kid. Yeah, I know. Here's some FPS stuff. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah, that was real bad.
Even play as Mumbo. I haven't even mentioned the best part. Stop and swap. Now this was never fully implemented on the N64, but Rare's vision was finally fulfilled on the Xbox 360. You can collect secret eggs in the original game, and then use your save data to give you bonus stuff in the sequel. It's genius! That had never even been thought of before.
Whoa! Fumble over my words here. I go, that had never been thought of before.
Even been bonus stuff in the sequel. It's genius! That had never even been thought of before.
That had never even been thought of before.
This game is incredible.
You're right, not to mention, like, it's so genius, but this didn't even... I'm literally basing a Nintendo sequel on the Xbox version.
Now, I would have gotten 100% completion in this game, too, if it wasn't for one little race. This is impossible! No. Calvin Coco, we're laughing and cringing. No. That is so... Oh, I can't. This is so bad. I just zoom in on the picture. For one little race.
This is impossible!
But hey, thanks for watching, and I'm sure you have your own favorite Nintendo sequels too, so go ahead and put those in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, why don't you go ahead and, maybe like and favorite this video? Or better yet, you could subscribe for all sorts of other gaming stuff here. Check out these other videos too before you go. Well, thanks for stopping by, guys, and I'll see you later.
Okay. The I don't want to yell microphone take. Oh my gosh, that's exactly right. Like, Nick, you nailed. That is exactly what it is. Yeah, the end card keep continuing to be terrible. That was literally me screaming, but I don't want to yell into the microphone take. That's exactly what that was. My playthrough of Guacamelee froze Lunky, makes Spelunky even harder. All right, one more top 5, and then we're going to my first Let's Play ever. I'm so disgusted. All right. My first ever top 5. This is my top 5 games of 2013. 2013, that's how long ago this was. Made December 1st, 2013. And this one's bad. Get ready. It is. This is a great idea for a stream. And I knew it would be. Freaking ridiculous, dude. This is my favorite stream. Okay, get ready. Favorite games of 2013.
Hello everyone, this is Snowman, and this is my top 5 games of 2013. I based this list off of replayability, design, and just sheer fun.
Already, dude. Already, I don't know. Oh my gosh, I don't know if I can...
I will note that one of the items on this list did not originally come out in 2013, but a large update did come out this year for it. Regardless, I found this game and played it a lot this year, so I'm counting it anyway.
Okay. So hey, this is the top games of 2013, but one of them's not a game of 2013, just so you know. I did say playability, didn't I? Or did I say replayability? This off of replayability. Breaking the rules. Replayability. Judging a game just by sheer fun. It does. It sounds like a freaking... You guys are cracking me up. A school project is totally what it sounds like. Stick with the rules, Snow. Deal with it, obese commenter. 20% of your games are from the wrong year, literally. All right, here we go.
Let's get started. Number 5, Terraria. This is the game I was just referring to. When I first saw Terraria...
By the way, this is that game. This is the one that didn't come out this year, but I'm going to count it anyway. If it didn't come out in 2013, it's such a contrast. Oh my gosh. I'm here to tell you about my top 5 games of 2013.
Terraria, I thought it was a Minecraft ripoff, and a poor one at that, only being 2D. But once I started to play it, I was blown away at how different it really is. You'll have to excuse my footage, as my old save file was on a different computer and wiped clean.
I don't have time to play Terraria again enough to give you actually good footage. Instead, let me just walk around on with nothing built, and I'm just hitting some slimes. Let me just show you that instead. But also, I have to mention it. Like, if I didn't mention it, it wouldn't have been a deal at all. Like, I didn't have to even mention it. But the fact that I'm like, excuse my footage, it's not very good.
I was blown away at how different it really is. You'll have to excuse my footage, as my old save file was on a different computer and wiped clean. If you look up a trailer or other people's gameplay, though, you'll see that there's no shortage of content in Terraria.
Okay, first of all, I basically told you to go watch someone else's video. I'm like, but if you go watch other people's gameplay, you'll see that this game is really good. Just trust me on that. It's really good, I promise. Just go watch someone else. Go away from my video. Okay. The obvious reading from a script. It's so true. But you're right, like a comedian explaining the joke is me saying, oh, excuse my footage. Okay, but there's another thing about this too. If I go back, you can hear my chair squeaking in the background of me saying it. So listen really close. I'm going to turn it up as well, but you'll hear the chair squeaking in the background. Ready?
Save file was on a different computer and wiped clean. If you look up a trailer or other people's gameplay, though, you'll see that there's no shortage of content in Terraria.
It's really quiet. You may have not even been able to hear it, but I can recognize it. I have my chair squeaking in the background. That's a pet peeve of mine.
From jetpacks to machine guns to lightsabers to tons of different enemies, bosses, and biomes, I was engrossed in this game for several months and played the game non-stop. It is surprisingly...
Go away from my video, you obese commenter. Oh my gosh.
addictive.
I definitely did each entry in one take. So, like, I would just record myself talking about each... Kyle just watching me listen for a chair. God, dude, so bad.
Number 4, Rogue Legacy. As soon as I saw the trailer for this game, I knew I had to have it. I enjoy roguelike games, and the added element of having new skills with every generation made me even more enticed. This game is difficult, but succeeds at being very fun at the same time.
Very fun.
This is due to great controls and a nice wide variety of areas and enemies. After a while, it becomes a small grind, but that doesn't change it still being a blast to just play and wail on enemies with assorted skills. Number 3.
The pacing on that. To wail on enemies with assorted skills. And then end of entry. Yeah, the aspect ratio, you're exactly... I didn't even notice this, you're right. Oh man, I didn't even notice. I'm really glad you said that. I have the huge black borders, and I didn't even crop it. Like, this is how bad. Scale 150, please. Yeah, literally, I'm this bad that I didn't even resize the freaking video.
Doesn't change it still being a blast to just play and wail on enemies with assorted skills. Number 3, Bleed. I saw this game on Steam Greenlight and thought it looked cool, so I bought it and was blown away at how amazingly
it's a
fun
contrast in talking
speed. The mechanics are top-notch. Bullet time to dodge those hard spots, being able to jump multiple times in the air, and a variety of guns to choose from. Each and every level is unique and just a blast to play. You feel unstoppable, and the whole atmosphere is very campy, which is nice to just pull off some steam killing enemies. There's different difficulty levels, and I worked my way up each level and got progressively better at the game each time, making it
so bad, like so bad. Clearly reading a script and like stumbling over the script, and I didn't change it at all. Each main point very slowly. It's because apparently I'm reading it really slowly. Hear that part about I worked my way up each one and until the level I'm on. Oh, so
nice
bad.
To just blow off some steam killing enemies. There's different difficulty levels, and I worked my way up each level and got progressively better at the game each time. Making
each level each time. Yeah, this is good enough for the masses. Oh my gosh. It's such a contrast. Oh my gosh. Being able to jump a lot means it's a good game. Yeah, this game has 3 jumps. Yeah, not just 2.
Perfect learning curve. This game gets arcade fun just right. Number 2, Volgar the Viking. I've done a more extensive video showing off this game, but I can't get over how well this game is designed. The controls are spot on.
How well this
every
game is
time you get hurt,
designed.
it is completely your fault. You learn the levels as you try over and over again to progress, and it feels so great when you finally beat the boss at the end. You keep thirsting for more, and this game keeps delivering.
Oh.
Few games capture that triumphant feeling you get when you finally succeed in something so difficult. And number 1.
Any guesses on number 1? Thinking about it again, this is another game that didn't come out in 2013, but the PC version did. Stupid.
Spelunky. Take everything I just said about Volgar the Viking and add in infinite replayability, and you'll see why this is my top
Overwatch.
pick. Spelunky has everything you could ever want in a game. New levels every time you play, more secrets than you could ever imagine, online competition as well as local co-op, large cast of characters, variety of enemies and level types, weapons galore, different strategies, bonus stages, etc., etc. Need I go on?
Oh my gosh. Like, I actually ran out of breath and then just, like, really emphasized that, but I really did actually run out of breath. Holy frick. Oh my gosh, I gotta go back. Breathe, man, breathe! Breathe, please! Yeah, the need I go on? The Xbox Live Arcade version of this game came out in 2012, and then this is just the PC port, so I called it a 2013 game. Perry, what up? Welcome. You're just in time for the
Online
fun.
competition as well as local co-op, large cast of characters,
Such a contrast.
variety of enemies and level types, weapons galore, different strategies, bonus stages, etc., etc. Can I go on?
Etc., etc. Oh my gosh. Holy frick. Me inhaling. I think I inhaled some popcorn. Oh my gosh. Just trying to imitate that breath.
The game has stolen my heart, and even though I've never thrown a controller and yelled more at a game, I've also never been more enthralled with beating one. Even though I have beat it, it still makes me come back for more every...
Even though I have beat it. Why do I not think? Oh my gosh, this is the definition of heck. My voice sounded so high pitched, it's true. This is my first ever top 10, Perry. Yeah, I say etc., etc. Need I go on? But like literally not.
Never been more enthralled with beating one. Even though I have beat it, it still makes me come back for more every time. Add in a daily challenge and you've got a game that could be fresh for a decade. All of these games
that was my hot take on Spelunky, everybody. Could be fresh for a decade. Everyone's still playing it, aren't they? 3 years later, everyone's still playing Spelunky, right?
Captured my interest for much longer than many games I can think of in recent memory. And you may notice these are all indie titles. Maybe that should tell you something, AAA game companies? Hint, hint.
Oh, sick burn, man. Ooh, burn. Hit them AAA devs. Ooh. Good job, Snowman Gaming, sticking it to the man. Woo! Okay, and yep, here we go. Here's the new this was the original snowman picture. Yeah, I'm glad you're catching it here. That snowman. The original. Oh my gosh, I can't even look at this thing. Literally, what a contrast. Yeah, my improvement of the end screen was going from this to like a pixel art. Oh, it's still not filled on the screen. I literally just dropped it on there. The non-full screen endings. Oh my gosh. It's not centered, you're right. It's not even centered. Ooh.
Well, thanks for watching. My name is Snowman. If you enjoyed what you see, why don't you think about clicking that subscribe button? You know, it would really help. Or maybe like this video.
You know, it would really help.
Here's some other videos for you to check out as well. Have a good day.
Have a good day. Oh boy. Like this video. Subscribe. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is something else. Subscribe to my horrible content. That effect, the like this video, yeah, the effect was like. I will not delete these, yeah. Have a good day. You're right. Red. Red. Subscribe for more contrasts. The God Ray like button. It's so true. I did. Yeah, I quit doing the Ray effect for some reason. Apparently that was great. Have a good day. Okay, so now we're getting even worse, guys. So that was my very first edited video. Like that top 5 games of 2013 was my very first ever edited scripted video I've ever done. Now we're going even further back. This is my very first video ever on Snowman Gaming. It was a Let's Play of Spelunky. And the Ray effect was a really good contrast. It's a Let's Play of Spelunky. I did not have a microphone, so I had to use my internal mic from my laptop. We're not going to watch the whole thing. It's a 22-minute video. We'll watch bits and pieces, but let's just say it's a big contrast. So get ready. This is the only video of the ones we've watched so far that is unlisted. All the other ones are up for viewing, ready to watch, but this one is unlisted. All Let's Plays are unlisted. So here we go. Just get ready. Like I said, you know, get your popcorn. Get your popcorn ready for this. The quality is about to go through the roof. Are you ready? First ever video I ever did for Snowman Gaming. Here we go. Enjoy.
Alrighty. Hello, everyone. This is Snowman.
First ever words uttered on this channel are alrighty. I literally begin. I want to think back. I want to think back with everybody here of your very first video you've ever done, or anything like that. I sound like 5 miles away. What's the first thing you ever said on your channels? Mine was the words alrighty.
Alrighty. Hello, everyone. This is Snowman, and I am going to play Spelunky today. If you've never heard of Spelunky, it is an awesome, amazing, excellent game. This is the Steam version, which has a daily challenge. Which, oh, there it goes. It was loading there. Which means every single day there's something
Alrighty.
new, random. That's part of the fun of this game, is every single time you play, there is a new random set of levels that you can go through. And so I'm going to play the daily challenge for you. And this is the daily challenge for December 16th, I believe. It's really late in the day of the challenge. It's going to switch over to around 4 or 5 o'clock today. It is 3:42 right now. But regardless, this is a damsel, which you can rescue. Oh. Awful. When you rescue a damsel, you get 1 health added to your current health at the end of the level, which is really helpful and almost necessary. Really, the goal
It's
is
3:42 right now. I said the actual time.
As gold as you can. And this is an arrow trap that will kill you.
It did tell you the time.
So that's gotta be like that.
It's 3:42 p.m. right now.
Break open pots, you get all kinds of stuff. These crates right above my head here are very good. They always give you hopeful things, so that's good. You always want to look out for crates. Let's see here. Let's keep moving on. We got a rock.
Let's see here. Let's keep moving on.
Come alive, so you want to watch out for those. This was a pretty gold empty level, but that's okay. That's just the first one, so we're gonna move that along.
It's 3:42, so yeah.
Okay, that was the first level. Now there's 4 levels in each area, or zone, or whatever you want to call it.
Can we get the
there's
seconds?
4 mines levels, and then there's going to be 4 jungle levels, and so on. Now, this is a shop. You can buy things with gold you get, or you can just decide to kill the shopkeepers and steal all of his stuff. Now, I've been playing Spelunky a while, and I think that I'm pretty good when it comes to this game, at least relatively. So I am gonna kill the shopkeeper. Oh no, the climbing gloves. This has been a terrible mistake. This is probably the worst decision I could have ever made. Climbing gloves are what I picked up, the green gloves there. And that causes you to cling to the wall, and so my strategy...
I'm really good at Spelunky, guys. Let me show you. I've been playing Spelunky a while. I'm gonna kill the shopkeeper. Oh no.
Killing that shopkeeper did not work out, and in fact, he is most likely going to kill me. Awful. Oh man. I am so bad.
Like actual rage when I died. Did you see that? Oh.
Wow, that was awful. Well, one of my worst daily challenges of all time, but that is.
I could have very easily stopped and restarted the video at this point. When I died 2.5 minutes into this video, I could have just, said, oh, maybe I should start over again so I don't look like an idiot. But nah, we're gonna keep going.
Gosh, I can't even get over how awful that was. I would got to the second level. I'm normally much better. And in fact, just to show you more of this game, I'm going to play a new game and just go on from here, and so you can see more of this game. Hopefully, maybe I'll die again before I even get to the jungle or anything. But that was so bad. I got the jetpack, which
laughing
is
at myself.
An item
how bad
that
it
is
was.
Almost necessary in this game. You kind of need the jetpack to survive, and so that was. I needed to do that. I needed to steal that jetpack, but I executed poorly. I should have seen That's happened to me before. The stupid climbing gloves are the end to many a run because you're not used to hanging onto the walls.
Sure,
They're
blame
really
it on the
useful
climbing
later in
gloves.
the game, but this early, it messes with your feel, your game feel, and so that was
Oh!
awful.
Game feel. Even when I very first started the channel, I was talking game design.
Like I said, crates always give you good things. That gave me 3 bombs, so that's really useful. Bombs are
Ooh,
very
3
important
bombs.
I got my dog. We're gonna take him to the exit, which will give us more life. Forget these bats. I'm just gonna keep
Game
going.
feel.
Another crate gave us more bombs, which is wonderful.
It really messes with your game
I'll
feel.
explain stuff as we go along, but generally speaking, there's kind of a main game which ends at the end of 4 worlds.
It's a good question. Did you show this to anyone you knew? It's a good question. I don't remember if I showed my wife when I started. I was probably too embarrassed. Here's what's interesting. When I very first, this video is messing with my game feel. When I very first made Snowman Gaming, I originally was not going to do game design anything. If we go back, let me show you my channel trailer. Here's the channel trailer. Let's see if I can pull that up. I also wanted to show you the end of this because there's something real silly at the end. Oh, gosh. There we go.
So text.
Nah. Anyway. Yeah, the channel trailer. I made a channel trailer a long time ago. We'll see here. It's true. I didn't even share it with my wife. I was like, this is too embarrassing. Okay.
If you're
Okay, this is the channel trailer. 1 minute long. This was my very first, like, goals of the channel. This is what I wanted to do with my channel. There are 3 main video types that I talk about here. You managed to get a wife when this is what your greatest accomplishment was? I was married before I started Snowman Gaming. I don't know if I would have her anymore if we got married after. Yep, 4x3. My channel trailer's in 4x3. Hope you like it. Here we go.
Hello there, and welcome if you're visiting this channel for the first time. My name is Snowman, and I make all sorts of gaming content here. There's 3 main types of videos that you're gonna see, and I'll explain all 3. The first is called Show Off. This is a series where I'll highlight a game in a short video or 2 to give people a small preview of what the game might look like. This is to inform and give a quick overview of the good, the bad, and the ugly about some games you may have never heard of before. Second is a series called Just Playin'. This is more freeform and just me playing a game. This might be some newer
Mouse cursor on screen. Got my mouse right here. And the background music is way too loud.
titles, or I may want to go old school and play some classics. Either way, I'm sure there's lots of fun to be had. Finally...
Oh, man. Okay. So, it's so not a Let's Play. Like, okay, my face, my overreaction. So I'm literally recording this only for the trailer. I've never played Earthworm Jim as a Let's Play for the channel or anything. I'm literally only recording this clip for the trailer, just for footage. And my overreaction, oh no, the bad guy's gonna get me. Here we
This
go.
might be some newer titles, or I may want to go old school. and
Ready?
play some
Look at my
classics.
face.
Either way, I'm sure there's lots of fun to be had. Finally, I have a series called The Runs.
Only
This
for the
series involves
trailer.
me doing speed runs of games. Whether I'm terrible or doing alright, hopefully throughout this series you'll see me progress and do better with speedruns in these games. If you like what you see, you can subscribe by clicking the annotation or in the description below. You can also follow me on Twitch or on Twitter. The links for those are
Yeah,
also...
the runs, no joke. So, literally, my 3 shows that I wanted to do when I started Snowman Gaming. When are we getting the runs? Yeah. It was on purpose. It was the pun, the runs, like when you get diarrhea. My 3 shows were going to be Show Off, when I just talk about a game, almost like a review, but still unscripted. 2, Just Playing, a basic Let's Play. And 3, The Runs, which was me doing speed runs. That was the original plans for Snowman Gaming. Peridactyl show coming in hot, dude. Analabits. This man knows the lore. The runs, dude. The runs was a great show. This video giving me the runs. Yeah, my face when I'm doing that too. When I'm playing. My face. This is me speedrunning my own ROM hack. And even I look like, what the frick? When I'm playing this.
Or in the description below. You can also follow me on Cringe or on Twitter.
Also, totally overreaction. I'm literally just doing this footage for the trailer, so I'm like overreacting as much as possible.
Speedruns in these
My
games.
freaking face when I
What
die.
you see, you can subscribe by clicking the annotation or in the description below. You can also follow me on
Ah!
Twitter or on Twitter. The links for those are also in the description.
So bad.
below. Anything you can do.
The runs combined with anally bits, dude. Oh, what happened? What did I click?
To help contribute to this channel, whether that's by liking this video, subscribing, or just sending it to a friend. Anything is greatly appreciated. I hope you have a great day, and thanks for stopping by.
Did I really say...
Subscribing or just sending it to
Oh, I thought I said subscribe to Snowman. Please subscribe. Well,
a friend. Anything is great.
So there you go.
I hope you have a great day, and thanks for stopping by.
my face there too when I get hit by the arrow.
Have a great day, and thanks for stopping by.
That was something, guys. The plot twist is he's reacting to using analabits. So, in my defense, for analabits, for those that don't know, analabits was a spin-off show of Good Game Design that I did about a year and a half ago. And the point was, I did, dude. I've lost a lot of weight since then. It's kind of crazy when I look back. Analabits was a spin-off of Good Game Design where it was basically the same premise as Good Game Design. Stardew Tips. But anyway, the whole... I don't know why it was even a spin-off. Like, why... Because the videos are pretty much exactly the same. They're basically Good Game Design. I mean, honestly, you can blame Steve-O Hobo and Rasputin and Peridactyl Show, because I talked to them about it, and they were like, I don't know, man, your next video idea doesn't sound like it should be a good game design. It should be something else. So I did a spin-off show where I was still going to do analysis, you know, game design related content, but not a good game design. So I was like, all right, so this one's not really a good game design, but it's basically a good game design. Yeah, I'm just throwing him under the bus, throwing Stephen Perry. I'm not even your manager. If you guys want to watch it, I'll just show you an analabits just so you can see me say analabits and it pops up on screen. I have since changed the thumbnail to just regular Good Game Design, and I've even changed the title to just be Good Game Design. But these two right here, Super Smash Bros. And Ori and the Blind Forest, both of these videos are analabits. So I just want to show you the Ori one just so you can see. Freaking ads, dude. All right, hang on. Skip ad. Here we go. So here at the beginning, talk about welcome to the first episode of Analabits.
Metroidvanias. Some people love them, some people hate them. I used to not like them very much, but I've been getting into some modern ones lately. Over the years since Super Metroid blazed a trail for the genre, game developers have taken the formula and almost perfected it by now. But what happens when a game takes the core philosophies of a Metroidvania and throws it out the window? To kick off the new series Analabits, let's talk about controlled freedom.
Yeah, so Analabits. Why would I turn on ad block for my own videos, dude? Analabits, when you say the word analabits, it sounds cool. It's like, oh, it's a thing of analysis and little bits, like gaming bits, you know? But on paper, it looks like anally bits. So that was a mistake. That was a big mistake. Anally bits, yeah. And I tried on the thumbnail and on this to try and make the kerning better, but there was no good kerning. So anal anally bits, yeah, dude, it's real bad. And you're right, yeah. Nick caught the JPEG stamp.
To kick off the new series Analibits, let's talk
The JPEG stamp that comes down, it's so bad. I did not put a space. That's the thing. That's just the way the kerning is on the text. Again, keep in mind, this was before I used Premiere, so Corel Video Studio only had so many options. But yeah, real bad JPEG stamp. I asked my fiance to tell me how Analibits was pronounced, and she said anal bits. So here's, if you want, again, developer commentary of Snowman Gaming. I searched for ages trying to find like a metal press, you know, like in movies or things where it's like a metal thing and it comes down and it presses and it makes an imprint in metal. That's what I was trying to do with this. I was trying to have a thing come down and it would move up and Analibits would be imprinted on the metal. That's what I was going for. Yeah, like a brand stick. Like, you guys know what I'm talking about. But could not, for the life of me, find one. I didn't know what it was called exactly, so I'm Google searching, like, metal press. I have no idea what it was called, and I could not find one, ever. So I was like, okay, I guess I gotta go with this crappy JPEG stamp thing. So that's what I went for. It's really bad. The ink doesn't even match the actual text. It's red.
Red?
It's red. Red? That was amazing timing. Sorry, I totally missed it. Thank you for the follow. I was too busy laughing at that. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's real bad. It's such a contrast. That is the best stream moment. Who's gonna tattoo Analibits on their butt? Dude, I might. Maybe I will someday. Anyway, so that's Analibits. It's a good game design. Like, it's basically a good game design. I even have like a title of what I'm gonna talk about, where I talk about controlled freedom. It's a good game design. I don't know why I didn't just make it a good game design. Back then, you know, I was doing principles, so like there had to be a principle attached to it. So the idea of doing like a controlled freedom principle didn't sound so much like an exact game design method, but more just like a philosophy of the game. And I think that's why we were like, yeah, maybe it doesn't fit with good game design, because back then it was like had to be a specific principle, where now I just kind of talk about what makes a game good. So there you go, a little fun fact for you, really interesting. Enjoy the Analibits, anally bits, dude. So I wanted to show you the end of this Let's Play. So if you go, this is only 22 minutes, and I'm in the ice caves, and you're gonna notice here, I don't die. I don't end the episode. I'll let you see the end here. Yeah, okay, and then I will tell them that I talked with Perry and Steve and other people about, oh, should it be a good game design or not? And they said, no, it should be something separate. They did not come up with Analibits. I probably should have run that by you. What do you think about Analibits? And then you guys would have totally told me right from the start. That looks like anally bits. I should have showed you that from the get-go. Nick, that means a lot. It's kind of funny when you look back at all this stuff and it's like, this is ridiculous. Linko Twitch, you're right, we've gone full circle. Okay, so watch the end of this and you'll see something weird happens at the end of this here.
He is nowhere to be found. That's okay. We're just going to move right along. There wasn't a lot on this level to see. Now, here's what we're looking for on the ice caves for the secret world, okay? We are looking for something called the Moai head, and there's our dog, so we can take him if we want. Our shopkeeper just killed himself. Pause. Hang on one second. I'm going to have to continue this in a part 2. Hold on one second.
I literally say, pause, and then pause the game and say, I'm gonna have to come back later. Bye. First video of Snowman Gaming. That's how it ends, everybody. It's like I had to poop my pants or something, and I was like, oh, I gotta go. Sorry, guys. My mom's calling me. Yeah. And I did do a part 2, and I finished it. So the truth is, what actually happened is a lady in our apartment complex was watching our dogs. She was dog watching for us. And I saw her out of the corner of my eye while I was recording. She was walking up to my door. She was going to come knock on our door and take us, give us our dog back. And so I was like, frick, I gotta stop. I gotta stop this. She's gonna interrupt the Let's Play. So, I had to think quick. Pause. I gotta go. Sorry, we're gonna do this as a part 2. And then I answered the door, and she gave us our dog back. And then I went and recorded part 2, and basically was like, sorry, we had to do something. And the dumbest part is I could have edited it. Like, what is editing, right? Like, frick, I don't know what editing is. It's like if anything changed or messed up or happened or anything, I would have to stop and do the whole thing over or something. Why? Like, why? Editing was not a thing at that point, I guess. What happened to Snow Dog Gaming? It's a good question. My Snow Dog. When I first moved to Washington, we moved with a cat and a dog. Obviously, you guys know I still have my cat. We moved with a dog, but her name was Sasha. She was a small little rat terrier mix wiener dog thing, and she was fine, but she was kind of a rascal. She would like chew things up and pee on the carpet and stuff. And it kind of is annoying to have a dog in an apartment complex. You can't just like let them out to go to the bathroom. You know, you have to walk them. And Lexi and I were never really home. We were always working, so like she just was always in the kennel, you know, when we're at work. So we're like, this sucks. Like, we don't really want to take care of her as much anymore, and she's miserable. Like, she was afraid of us and always like shook when we got near her and stuff. And so instead, we gave her to this retired couple that had another dog. So she was much, much happier. She could actually have people spend time with her and stuff. So the only reason we took her in the first place, honestly, is in Oklahoma, before we moved here, Lexi had some neighbors, and they had bought this dog, Sasha, and we're like, oh, she's really cute, and we really liked her. And then they bought another dog that was a really tiny Chihuahua. And they were like, wow, we like this tiny Chihuahua better than Sasha. So we're going to take Sasha back to the pound. And we're like, that's pretty messed up. And I guess, like, she had already gone back to the pound, like, 3 or 4 times. And, you know, if you keep taking a dog back and back and back, eventually they just put them down. So we're like, we don't want that dog to just go and be put down. That's ridiculous. So we took the dog. And so now that dog, Sasha, became ours. And so we took Sasha all the way with us to Washington. And then Nick is exactly right. We gave her to a family that took care of her and spent much more time with her and had another dog, so she was way happier. But basically, and we went and visited her. We went down and just said hi to her again, like after a month after we gave her the dog. And she had like gained like 15 pounds, and she was like bulky, and it was just like, man, I don't know. I think she was a lot more taken care of. She was clearly happier. So it was better for everybody. They got another dog that they loved. We got freed of her responsibility, and so it was all a good ending. So anyway, there you go. Yeah, fat dog, dude. Anyway, that was a bit of a tangent. It's time, guys. I don't know if you're ready for this, but it is officially time. Oh, sorry, jumped the gun a little bit. It's time that we watch the penultimate, the ultimate video, top 5 video game consoles. This was a video I made. This was a video I made in 2009. We're doing this. Yep, we are doing this. If you want to, tweet this out. Give people in here. We're gonna watch some ridiculousness here. Top 5 video game consoles. This was the very, very first ever video that I did related to video games. Yeah, the chat totally erupt. Yep, 2009. So this is June 15th, 2009. This would be literally days after I graduated high school. We're talking like 5 to 10 days after I graduated high school. So that's how young Snowman Gaming is here. My scalp seems engulfed by a coconut. It's like I'm wearing a coconut as a freaking helmet. Okay, so and what time was it? It's a good question. I don't know what time. I don't know what time the video was recorded, but first ever video I ever did on video game content. It's real bad. If you've never seen this, this is by far the worst one. You know, we joked about the other videos I've done, but this one is by far the worst. There's practically no editing. I mean, I drop in pictures from time to time, but it's just me talking to a camera, no editing. So get ready. If you want to share the stream with a friend, now is the time, because we're about to get real spicy up in here. We're about to see some contrast. I'm going to run on that treadmill. I didn't even realize there's literally a treadmill right behind me. And a Guitar Hero drum set. Oh, you can't really see it. Right behind my picture here, there's a Guitar Hero drum set. Okay, so here we go. Top 5 video game consoles. Let's do this. Get ready for spice.
Hey everyone, this is Brad, and I kind of wanted to start doing a few countdowns on my channel here.
Count downs! Exclamation points. Count downs!
So I thought I'd start it off with the top 5 best video game consoles.
Look at I'm so disinterested. Like, I look like I want to go back to bed. This is so absurd. So I will again give you developer commentary. I woke up that morning. It's like ASMR. I woke up this morning of recording this video, and I had an idea. I should do a top 5 on the best video game consoles. Like, literally woke up that morning, thought I should do it. Wrote down the 5. I was like, okay, yeah, these are the 5. These will be the 5 I want to hit. And then I just turned on the camera. So this is literally, I had just woken up and decided, hey, this is a great video idea. And so I'm like tired. I sound like super groggy. And then I recorded myself talking about video game consoles. What's funny is Perry said my voice sounded so much higher, you know, in like the Splunky Let's Play. And then now this voice is like way lower. My voice is so low in this video. So here you go. Super disinterested Brad talking about video game consoles. The contrasting consoles at 5:12 p.m.
Started off with the top 5 best video game consoles. So this is based on, you know, the games that are on the system.
This is based on, you know, the games.
How easy it is to play, the controls, and
The controls.
that kind of thing, and really just the hours that I've spent slaving over these systems.
Slaving
So,
over these systems.
Without further ado, here's number 5.
Your eyebrows look taped on.
Yes,
Jeez,
the
dude.
good old Nintendo Entertainment System.
Ah, yes, the good old Nintendo Entertainment System.
Here's number 5.
Let's talk about that transition too for a second. The 5 that comes down and swoops down across the screen.
Without further ado, here's number 5.
5.
Ah, yes, the good old Nintendo Entertainment System. This started it all.
So bad.
Good old 8-bit fun of stuff.
Quote me on that. Quote me on that. Number 5. An 8-bit fun of stuff. What the frick?
Good old 8-bit fun of stuff.
What a quote, dude. It was just an 8-bit fun of stuff.
I think the reason I like the Nintendo Entertainment System is because of how innovative and fun it was without being way over the
I'm
top.
chewing gum, Steve's so right. I'm freaking chewing gum. What's wrong with me, dude?
They didn't need, you know, an awesome soundtrack or, you know, ridiculous graphics. But
People can't even believe it. There's no way this is you. This one's going on the tombstone. It's like my brother or something.
it didn't stop him from making some of the best games of all time. You know, you got Mega Man and you got Mario.
It didn't stop him from making some of the best games of all time. You know, you got Mega Man, you got. This is why no one should do, or I should not do unscripted content. Oh my gosh. That's the one who doesn't give a dime. You got Mega Man and you got.
The original Mario Brothers.
Oh, good. Okay, at least I remembered Mario. Woo! That took some extra thinking juice to think up Mario. It sounds like you wanted to tell your family you're going to commit suicide, and then you decided to do a top 5 consoles instead. Oh my gosh.
You know, some of the greatest franchises that Nintendo has started on this console.
Mom,
So,
get out of my room.
the one downfall with the Nintendo Entertainment System is the cartridges. They're giant.
Oh, the hair flip! The hair flip! The cartridges. It's the cartridges.
Downfall with the Nintendo Entertainment System
The hair flip.
is the cartridges. They're giant, and you gotta blow in them, blowing them, and blowing them, and blowing your system, and
What am I
until they
doing?
start.
What did I get distracted by something on the desk? Am I literally like, you gotta blow in the cartridges and you got blowing them and you're blowing them.
Cartridges. They're giant,
Edgy.
and you gotta blow in them, and blowing them, and blowing them, and blowing your system.
What am I
and
doing?
Keep going until it'll turn on and
They're
start.
giant and you gotta blow in them.
All right, number 4. Xbox 360.
An orange juice
I never
bag.
had an original Xbox. I just recently bought a 360. So I can't really compare.
I'm gonna keep
other
this
than
playing. I'll be
playing
right
at friends'
back.
Houses. But I don't know. As far as the next gen consoles go right now, I think it's the best one out there. But as far as good games that are fun to play and they're long and they're enjoyable and you don't feel like you have to play it, you want to play it, it makes for a pretty good console. I think the one downfall is that you need to plug in the adapter to get live. Why isn't it just built in? Like the Wii has built-in Wi-Fi where it can detect around you. Where me, I had to go buy a $100 wireless adapter just to get live from my room. Number 3, the PlayStation 2. The PlayStation 2 was the coolest thing coming out at the time. It was like the biggest shocker that everyone was like, they're making a second one? No! And everyone was just, you know, off the walls going bonkers, and I was too, and I had to get one. You know, I think I bought an original PlayStation after I got a PlayStation 2 because it was so cheap. Like, I would go to a GameStop and, like, it'd be like $20 for a PlayStation. The games on that, I mean, it was like, you know, games came out on GameCube, Xbox, and PlayStation 2. And almost every single game in existence was PlayStation 2, except for, you know, a few selects on the Xbox. And I think I've always just liked the PlayStation controllers. They're easy, they fit into your hands well, and it's not too hard to use. It's not an overuse of buttons. I mean, PlayStation 2, I can't tell you how many hours I spent playing, you know, Tony Hawk Underground or Final Fantasy X,
Sorry, guys.
DAXTER,
Oh,
and just all the
sorry. I had to go. I'm so sorry. I died of cringe. What'd I miss? You can't believe it's me, dude. The controller image.
Final Fantasy X, Jack and Daxter, and just all those.
Okay, so this is what's great about this is I name. Oh yeah, that controller image. I I go through and like list all the picture, or I list all the games, all the great games I loved about PS2, but I have to like cut in between because I can't think of any.
Overuse of buttons. I mean, PlayStation 2, I can't tell you how many hours I spent playing, you know, Tony Hawk Underground or Final Fantasy X,
Cut.
Jack and Daxter, and just all.
Because I literally couldn't even think of it.
They were all great games. Number 2.
That was
The Super Nintendo
that drum roll.
SNES. This took everything that the original Nintendo had and just bumped it to the next level. And yeah, I'm a pretty old school gamer.
There it is! There's the line! There's the line, everybody. And yeah, I'm a pretty old school gamer. I'm a pretty old school gamer.
Nintendo had and just bumped it to the next level. And yeah, I'm a pretty old school gamer, but I mean, it's pretty hard to argue that the Super Nintendo was not just an amazing system.
Like, am I trying to argue that I'm so old school, guys? I like the NES better than the SNES. Never forget how old school Snow is. He's here all weeks, gent. Woo!
Still had the 2D effect to it.
Effect. The 2D effect to it. Not the it's 2D. It still has that 2D effect to it. You know, where it looks like it's 2D.
You know, with a few games where maybe you could go up and down and left and right.
Whoa!
But other than that, it still had kind of the 2D feel. But it was amazing. I mean, you get Donkey Kong way ahead of its time.
Way ahead of his time. Hair flip. Oh, there's so many memes coming out of this stream, dude. So many inside jokes. What a contrast.
You got, you know, everyone taking that jump to 16-bit. Like, you got Mario Kart coming out. You have the Super Mario World, and it's just so much bigger.
I am getting closer and closer to the camera.
It could be. It's got the entire world, the map, and the levels are just so much. Everything's crisper than the 8-bit. It's just beats it by a mile. They would release games on the SNES that were for the original Nintendo, just because they're reformatted and better on the new system. And that was back when movie games were fun. You know, you had Aladdin and The Lion King, Jungle Book. They didn't make up their own story.
They appear and disappear at different times.
Were fun. You know, you had Aladdin and The Lion King.
And then Aladdin disappears. And then The Lion King.
Their own story.
And I didn't put Jungle Book, like I say Jungle Book, but I didn't put it on screen.
Didn't have anything to do with the movie. It was pretty much the movie laid out into a fun side-scrolling level. And I don't know what went wrong, but apparently that's impossible now.
Ooh, there I am, sick burn again, you know, still sticking it to the man. Wolverine and Terminator games, those are current games.
Controls were nice too. I mean, it took the original Nintendo that was just so simplistic, and then you get the Super Nintendo, you get 2 more buttons for, you know, some little special move like a spin kick or whatever. And then you get L and R buttons. I don't even know what they do. But it's like, dude, these are for my left and right fingers. They're thinking about other fingers other than your thumbs. They're branching out.
Ready?
And that is innovation.
It does not get spicier than that. It does not get spicier than that. Because I think like I'm actually being serious about that. It's like I'm legitimately like, they're thinking about your L and R fingers, guys. And that is innovation. Like I actually, oh my gosh. I feel like I was maybe trying to be a little bit joking, but also pretty serious.
They're thinking about other fingers other than your thumbs. They're branching out.
And that is innovation.
And that is innovation. Number 1.
Woo! Ooh! My number 1. Look out for my number 1 popping in the screen, everybody. Oh my gosh.
Number 1. Haha, the end.
Hey.
You didn't even get it down.
No, I'm sorry.
Can you help me get it down?
Yes.
How would that be?
Pause.
Okay. Who's that? Oh my gosh.
Hello, everybody.
Okay. Am I on TV?
Yeah, we're streaming. That's you
Why
in the
are
bottom
you,
corner.
are you watching?
We're watching old videos. This is the whole stream. We're watching cringy old videos. Say hi to Snow Woman. Hi. There's his chat right there.
Hobo!
Yes, you a hobo? She's so confused. Yeah, we're watching
When
old
was
videos.
that?
This was 2009. Worst video I ever made in my life. It's so bad.
You and I dated then.
That's right. I want everybody to remember that. She dated that.
Unwillingly.
Unwillingly. Snow Woman, you married this man, they're saying. Oh, hey. Mwah.
Hi.
All right. See ya. Love you.
Did I embarrass you?
No, you're fine. Did you find checks?
Huh?
Did you find checks?
Yeah, I
Okay. Hello, random person. Ew. They said ew and ah at the same time when we kissed. Love you. All right. That's what the call was earlier. She was calling me. Needed something. All right. Here we go. Better than when Steve's mom walked in. My internet parents. When's good kiss design? I'll tell you about that later. Okay, here we go. So let's finish this off strong here. Number 1, N64. Asking for a friend.
Ah, the N64.
What is that
I mean,
reaction? Aha!
Aha, the N64. I mean, seriously, the N64 brought video games from 2D to 3D.
Whoa! That 2D to 3D effect. Oh my gosh. Here you go. This is the apex of of editing, guys. It does not get better than this as far as editing goes.
Or brought video games from
2D to 3D.
Single-handedly.
Single-handedly, guys. It was the N64. It's the only one. The only 3D system. Yeah, and the 3D isn't even 3D. It literally just grows bigger. It's coming right at me.
There is no better console because I can still whip it out today, play
Whoa!
it for hours, and still.
What is wrong with me? I can still whip it out today and play with it for hours. Oh my gosh. I can't believe this is a thing. Why is this video real? Oh my gosh. Let's go back for that. I can still whip it out today. Raz is back for the best part.
I can still whip it out today and play it for hours and still have just as much fun as when I first got it. And
Woo!
not feel like, oh, these are such bad graphics, or, you know, the games are too short. They weren't. They were great. These games are just as long as these new games, if not longer, because of the little hidden things they would have, or unlocking codes and cheats and everything. I mean, seriously, these have the best games that I could think of growing up. Super Mario 64, GoldenEye, Legend of Zelda.
There I am again. Gotta pause. Gotta actually think of them. Can't think of these games at all. Can I still whip it out? That's a good question. It's a good question.
Super Mario 64, GoldenEye,
Other than these two, Legend of Zelda.
Ocarina of Time, the original Super Smash Brothers,
That editing.
Banjo-Kazooie, and
Then I'm
the
back to
original
editing.
Super Smash Brothers, Banjo-Kazooie, and all of these other new franchises that they just like came up with and did amazing with, like Diddy Kong Racing, or, you know, and then they bring in Star
Like all of these new franchises, like Diddy Kong Racing, and then they just move on. Oh my gosh! Whip it out to GoldenEye.
Fox 64, amazing game.
Amazing
They made
game.
Donkey Kong 64, and yeah, there were a lot of games that they just put 64 at the end of and were kind of crappy. But even those games are sometimes better than some of the games they're releasing nowadays.
That's the end of the video. That's the end of the video. That is the end of the video. Woo. That is how it ends, my friends. Woo! No outro. No outro. Oh my gosh. Ooh, yeah, more sick burn here.
But even
those games are better than some of these other
sometimes
games.
better than some of the games they're releasing nowadays.
Yeah, sick burn to Lego Rock Band and DJ Hero, the games that were, again, very current era video. You can tell the games that were just coming out. These two, Wolverine the game, yeah. Another hair flip Brad in the corner. You're right. That's my senior picture. No joke. Senior picture of Brad Snowman Gaming with a guitar on my lap. DJ Hero, man. I played me some DJ Hero back in the day. Oh my gosh. Woo! I just love that that's the end. Better than some of these games
Better than
nowadays.
some of the games they're releasing nowadays.
That's the end. That's how I end. No outro. Oh, another hair flip Brad in the corner. Yeah, if you it's this one right here. Top 5 cartoons from my childhood. I did a sequel. It's not as funny. Like, yeah, if it's not, I mean, we can watch it, but it's not as funny. I'm a little more enthused than this first one. Can we watch the whip it out and play with it for hours part again? Sure.
Other thing, there's other.
Oh, this
like, dude, these are
innovation
my
too.
left
I gotta
and right
watch this again
fingers.
too. The innovation.
They're
Thinking about
thinking
other
about other
fingers.
fingers other than your thumbs. They're branching out,
And that.
and that is innovation. Number one.
Okay, here we go.
I can still whip it out today and play it for hours and still have just as much fun as when I first got it.
Oh my gosh, so ridiculous. What is this tweet? Such a contrast. Oh my gosh. I love that, Benny. That's amazing. This is why you have other people watch your stuff, yeah. This is the
YouTube, it's Brad
cartoons.
again, and I believe that it is that time of year for another countdown.
countdowns.
Today I would
I bring it back again.
talk about my top 5 cartoons of my childhood.
Cartoons. Oh man. Yep, aerodynamic. You're right. Top 5 cartoons.
So I'm going to talk about
It's pretty
why
bad.
I like this show, probably my favorite part of the show.
Real bad hair.
Maybe a favorite episode if there is one. So let's get started with number 5.
Number 5. Again, for some reason I gotta hold my hand up.
Ooh,
That hair flip. Ooh. Okay, so this is not. It's literally not edited. I just say 5 and then I hair flip and then move on to number 5. Here we go.
Maybe a favorite episode if there is one. So let's get started with
Number 5. No edit. Just hair flip.
Kablam! Yeah, this show was pretty freaking sweet because it crossed the line between cartoon and it had like comic book influence.
Yeah, we moved the treadmill, I guess.
And it was kind of like having 6 shows in one because they would do mini cartoons throughout the whole show. Plus, you had like also just the main part of the show.
Random
with Henry
edit.
and June, and they're narrating it and having another plot with them in the comic book. I don't know why I like this show so much. Maybe it was the naked action figure that they always had.
Whoa. Why is that why that's what I liked? Kablam!
Or maybe it was just the original idea of the comic book theme. But I can definitely say hands down my favorite part is Prometheus and Bob. I mean, these guys were just freaking hilarious. Just look at this.
Oh yeah, and then I just showed clips.
Treehouse.
Kablam is pretty great though. Great show.
Huh?
Yeah, Prometheus and Bob is great, dude.
Hey.
Who needs editing when you got hair flips? Yeah, that was Daft Punk music in the background, yeah. That fake laugh to transition. Where I'm literally, I look at the camera and go. That was what that just was. A good laugh transition. So bad. So bad. That's the equivalent of a laugh track in a sitcom.
4. SpongeBob SquarePants. Okay.
This is so bad.
If you don't think this show is funny, I'm sorry, but you were not a kid around my age then, because this show...
Like, why is that the qualifier? If you don't think the show is funny, then I'm sorry. You were not a kid around my age then, okay?
...is the funniest thing since sliced underwater bread.
Ooh, bad joke!
If you don't think this show is funny, I'm sorry, but you were not a kid around my age then, because this show is the funniest thing since sliced underwater bread. Anytime that they make really
You can tell I made that up on the spot too. You can tell I made that up on the spot, and I felt so happy about it. Sliced underwater bread, dude.
You know, you got SpongeBob when Squidward eats a Krabby Patty for the first time, he makes this ridiculous face. And then, like, anytime Patrick laughs or he does a little thing like a little kid, he has that one tooth, and he just looks freaking hilarious. And Squidward's voice always just made me laugh anyway. The guy is such a downer, but he's so funny.
Oh.
I think any of...
Hey, you know what's way funnier than actually watching a cartoon? Me describing why it's so funny to you. That's so much funnier, isn't it, guys?
My favorite episodes of SpongeBob are the ones that involve the Flying Dutchman. Because, first of all, there was that one where he's teaching them how to tie knots, and he talks about the poop loop, and he's just like, poop.
Yeah, again, real funny joke, guys. Real funny when I explain it, huh?
And, when they're gonna terrorize Bikini Bottom, and, like, give me your best
Joey's right. I mentioned the one-tooth Patrick, and I showed a picture of not even one-tooth Patrick.
war cry. And I'll just show you that clip, because that is the best part.
What a night! Crew, howl with me so that we might set the 7 seas ablaze with fear! Ow!
I just screamed to clear my throat. Yeah, this quality, right? Real good quality.
It might be because when Patrick does that cry, he looks like a girl that I know. Number 3.
I couldn't get a good clip of the Lidl. It's everywhere now, but keep in mind, this was 2009. There was no good clip of the Lidl. Believe me, I looked.
3. Freakazoid.
Oh, Freakazoid, what a good show.
This is kind of like a tie here between...
Yeah, no, real talk. That is true fact. There's a girl I know, and that is 100% accurate. It's not Snow Woman, no. It's not Snow Woman, no. No. It was another girl. Also, great stop. Great still that I paused on here. This is a great pause frame. Oh my gosh. Terrible. I look freaking worse than normal somehow.
Freakazoid, Animaniacs, and Pinky and the Brain. All of them are intertwined because they're all made by Steven Spielberg, who, I might add, is a genius in making cartoons. they're still cartoons and for kids and that kind
Did I just say, hey, so all these cartoons are great because they're all made by Steven Spielberg, who, by the way, is great at making cartoons. Like, did I... Why am I so bad?
of thing, but there's a lot of humor that like the adults
Someone got it. Someone got a still, didn't they? Yeah, they did. Yeah, they got a still of that. I knew someone would.
watching with their kids will get as well. And Freakazoid is
Bye,
a prime
Perry.
example of
Thanks
that.
for hanging out.
Freakazoid is so funny. There is this one episode in Freakazoid when they're just talking and then Wacko appears and then the Brain appears also, and they have this big debate of which of those three cartoons Steven Spielberg likes best. And I just like the intertwining of his cartoons, and then he even has a cartoon version of himself, Steven Spielberg, there in the episode. I swear Freakazoid is patterned after Jim Carrey. It's just gotta be, and it's too uncanny to not be. I mean, just watch this clip, because it's seriously just like it.
You want to see something strange and mystical?
No! Get out of here with that watch! Lay off the poor beavers, will you? Jeez! You're a creep! Go away! We're having a good time until you showed up, cheapers! Go have some coffee with cream or something! Because I'll tell you something! This is a happy place!
Okay, and number 2.
I look defeated. Dude, I'm just worn down, dude. I'm worn down. So that's a great still. Great still of me. Oh, can I? It's not gonna. Yeah. Oh no, I can't drag it. Okay, never mind. It's a great still of me defeated in the corner, dude. I'm so worn out by this
Dexter's
now.
Lab. There were all these like cartoons on Cartoon Network, like Johnny Bravo and all those, but Dexter's Lab just stood above the rest. You know, I just love this show, and you got Mandark in there. Mandark always had the best laugh, that whole like ha 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 thing going, and he was just a ditz and always destroyed his lab. And I think just because Dexter had a weird accent that none of the rest of his family had, I just thought that made it so much funnier. I think my favorite episode, it's pretty close. I think it's a tie between when Dexter tries to learn French, and so he
This is only about 3 months after the first video. This is in September 2009. So about 3 months later, I made this.
gets omelette du fromage stuck in his head all day.
Bye,
and
Strange
so that's
Guru.
all that
Thanks
he
for
can
hanging out.
say for the rest of the show. And that
Yeah,
was
you can
really
tell I
funny.
was clearly in my Daft Punk phase doing this.
Another really good one is when Dee Dee, I don't know how, but she finds Sasquatch and they start just hanging out. Another thing about Dexter's Lab is they
He directed and produced or something. Yeah, he was definitely involved somehow with
had
it.
that side cartoon, the Justice Friends, and it was always so funny. They
Oh,
just-
more hair flips.
I don't know, because
Okay, you want a still of a hair flip? Ready?
That side cartoon, the Justice Friends, and it was always
I can do better.
and it was
It's pretty good. Ooh, that's even better. That's a real hair flip right there. Ooh. How many views does this have? 607. 607. Actually, this has more views than the video game consoles one. The video game consoles video has 467.
always so funny. They just I don't know, because they had the rocker guy that was like Van Halen, his name based off Van Halen, and you had, you know, the
Whatever. Like I said, this video is not as funny as the other
back from
one.
the regular
You're right,
show
though. Let's
was
go back to the Kablam hair flip.
maybe a favorite episode if there is one. So let's get started.
Here we go.
with
Ready?
number 5.
I'm going to get a good pause of that. Oh, I can get it better. That's pretty flippy. That's a good hair flip. Everyone go sub Shadow3791. I mean, there's some stuff on there I'm actually proud of, like my guitar covers, but most of it's trash. Cartoons! Yeah, that's a good hair flip right there. Oof. These frames, dude.
Kablam!
All right. Anyway, number one.
Beats Cell.
Number one's
It is their
DBZ,
own
by the
show.
way.
But I think and like they hyped it up, you know, leading up to that part in the show. They'd always talked about Super Saiyan and how it was just like a legend and no one could really obtain it, and Goku was just the first person to do it. And it was just so amazing, and just the transformation was awesome. I always loved the music in Dragon Ball Z, just awesome, just, you know, this rock music. I mean, this is the American version, obviously. When it was on TV, just the music was the best part of this show. I loved Gohan's music. I really debated not...
Get ready for this.
But, I don't know, I'm slightly proud as much as I am embarrassed. All you are probably not gonna like me at all after this. I'm a complete nerd, but who really watches my videos anyway? I made a Dragon Ball Z board game. It's about as nerdy as I can possibly get.
I will see myself out. Bye-bye. So, yeah, yeah. I already don't like you after this video. So, real talk, actually, I did make this in Tabletop Simulator. No joke. I found this board game. It was at my parents' house, and I took it back. Currently, I own it. It's not here at the house, but I have it. And so I do own this board game still, like in this form, on the cardboard. And I have transferred it to Tabletop Sim. I've played it a couple times with a few people, and it's pretty fun. It's pretty fun. There's still a bit of like play testing that I want to work out with it, but that's a good call. Actually, we should stream it. That's a good way to do it. Is I should just stream it. But it's pretty cool. Basically, you work your way through, you fight enemies, and then at the very end, you fight each other in the martial arts tournament. So like, you work your way through and you battle, you roll dice, and you do an attack. So it's like, I'm going to do a Kamehameha. If I roll a 3, 2, or 1, it works, and things like that. And then I literally, I mean, obviously I took a big break, but I'm still working on it in a way. And then, yeah, at the very end, you fight each other in the martial arts tournament. And it's really fun. It's the ending especially is really fun when you fight each other. But it's good. Good call. Yeah, we should stream it sometime. Steve's in. I think it sounds great. I agree. So, I mean, I'll just be candid with you. I worked a bit on it last year, and I kind of did want to finalize it to where I could release it as like a tabletop, Steam community release or something. But it's still got some kinks, but I do want to work it out. So anyway, it's pretty fun. That's a good call. We'll stream it sometime. That way you can see how it is. Yeah. So there you go.
I don't know. I'm just gonna stop talking about it. I'm pretty sure if you haven't stopped watching the video right now, that you really want to. So I'm just gonna move on. Definitely my favorite.
Woo! That final hair flip to close it off. That hair flip.
Stopped watching the video right now, that you really want to. So I'm just gonna move on.
Woo! Spicy hair flip, everybody. Real good one. Man, I'm giving you so many hair flips. It's not like in the right now. All it is I have some of the files on my computer in tabletop. So if I'm in a game in tabletop, I can load the game that I have, and it's got the pieces and the different characters. I can still whip it out and play for hours. Exactly, you're exactly right. So anyway,
Definitely my favorite show, though. Yeah, so recap, Kablam, SpongeBob, Freakazoid, Dexter's Lab, and Dragon Ball Z. If you guys have any other ideas for me to do countdowns, future countdowns, just put them in the comments. I'll look at them and see what I want to do next, you know. I like doing these countdowns. They're fun. So just give me ideas, and I'll take them and try and make them. So I hope you guys enjoyed.
that has to be the best ending yet. That's even better than that's even better than the last video's ending. At least that one was like an avant-garde cut. This one is literally me fading out over myself saying, well, I hope you enjoyed.
Just give me ideas, and I'll
Here we go.
take them and try and make them. So I hope you guys enjoyed.
I'll take them, and so I hope you guys enjoyed. Oh my gosh. Wow. So anyway, thank you guys for hanging out with me. I'm glad that took, that was a good long stream of that stuff. That was probably the best way to end that ever. Best cap to a stream. I hope you guys enjoyed. I will do a hair flip for you. I'll do a 2017 hair flip in comparison to 2009.